Hello everyone, this is Professor Gautam from Sai Vidya Institute of Technology. I welcome you all for today's session. Before starting today's session, I express my sincere thanks to Virtual Lab developed by Ministry of Education under the National Mission on Education through ICT, and also our sincere thanks to NITK, IITs and NITs. So today I am teaching you how to conduct impact test on aggregate using virtual lab portal developed by NITK. Now before going to today's test, let us have some points. So impact testing conducted on the aggregate size which is passing through 12.5 mm sieve and retained on 10 mm sieve, and apparatus required for this test is impact testing machine which will look like this, and here it contains two cylindrical molds, rammer, tamping rod, and this rammer will having a weight of 13.5 to 14 kg and it is having a height of drop for about 38 centimeter. Sieves of size 12.5 mm, 10 mm and 2.36 mm, and we need cylindrical measures and tamping rod, and we need weighing balance. With these equipments we will start the experiment using virtual lab. This is the setup of the virtual lab. We are ready with impact testing machine, cylindrical measure, weighing balance, tamping rod. Let us proceed with the step number 1. In the step number 1, you just switch on the weighing machine, keep a bowl on it, tear it, and you weigh for about 350 gram of aggregates. Now 350 gram of aggregate is ready for our test. Go to step number 2. In the step number 2, you have to arrange the sieves such that from the top you have to keep 12.5, below the 12.5 you have to keep 10, below 10 you have to keep pan. So from the bottom arrangement will be pan 10 mm and 12.5 mm. Now I will keep above the pan 10 mm sieve, above the 10 mm sieve I will keep 12.5 mm sieve, and I will put aggregates into this arrangement. I will close it with an lid. Now I will proceed with the step number 3. In the step number 3, I will keep this sieve assembly in a sieve shaker and I will just lock the things and I will switch on the sieving machine. Now aggregates are sieving through 12.5 mm and 10 mm sieve. And I will go to next step. In the next step, I will just remove the lock systems. Now I will use the aggregate which is passed through 12.5 mm and retained on 10 mm sieve. This aggregate I am using for impact test. Now let us proceed with the next step. In the next step, I need to take empty weight of the cylinder. In order to take empty weight of the cylinder, I will just switch on the weighing machine. I will tear it and I will keep this empty weight cylinder on this weighing machine and I will take the weight. It is recorded at 1911. Now I will put this aggregate into this empty container in 4 layers. Each layer will be tampered by 25 blows. First layer I'm going to put and I'm going to tamp it by 25 blows. Again, second layer I'm going to put and again it will be tampered by 25 blows. Third layer I'm going to put, again it will be tampered by 25 blows. Third layer I am going to put and again it will be tampered by 25 blows. Once this is over, you just trim it for any extra material which is flow out of the mold. Our trimming is over. Here is a question: tamping process is done to obtain uniform compaction and to avoid air voids. Yes, it is true. Now let us move to the next step in our now you have to take weight of aggregate plus cylinder. You just switch on the weighing machine, tear it and keep this mold on the weighing machine and note the weight. Note will be weight of cylinder with the aggregate. It is recorded as 2460 gram. Now go to next step. Here it is an impact testing machine assemble is there. Whatever aggregate you weighed, you just transfer to the mold which is present at the bottom of the impact testing machine. I transferred now. Now, using this rammer, you have to give 15 blows in order to create impact effect on the aggregate. Therefore, you just remove this hook and you start giving total 15 blows. 1, 2, 3, 4, 13, 14, 15. Okay, now after completing 15 blows, you hook this rammer and take this mold out, and we will move to the next step. Now, impacted aggregate, you have to sieve it through 2.36 mm sieve like this. Just close with the lid, keep it in a sieve shaker, lock the systems, switch on the machine. Now it is sieving. Now whatever aggregate present in 2.36 mm, which will pass to pan. The aggregate size which is lesser than 2.36 mm, which will pass to pan. Let us have a next step. Remove these clamps. Now, whatever material which is retained in the pan, you have to take the weight. Original weight of the aggregate we took is 350 gram. Now you just weigh the material which is passed through 2.36 mm sieve and retained on the pan. In order to do that, switch on the weighing machine, tear it. Now you put this material into this mold. Okay, note down W3. W3 will be weight of aggregate passing through 2.36 mm sieve. How much it is? 93 gram. Let us have a calculation part now. So here empty weight of the cylinder is 1911.5. Weight of cylinder with the aggregate is 2460, and weight of aggregate passing through 2.36 mm sieve is how much? 93 gram. In order to calculate impact test value, this is the formula: W3 divided by W2 minus W1 into 100. You can check your answer. W3 is 93 divided by W2 is 2460 minus of W1 is 1911.5. So if you do that in a calculator, you will get around 16.9 percentage. You can check your answer here. So your answer is correct. Since it is a 16.96, you can classify the strength of the soil accordingly. You can put it under strong or exceptionally strong. You can put it under strong. No issues in that. So this is a good aggregate. You can use it for the road purpose. And this is how you have to conduct impact test on aggregate. Thank you guys. We will meet in the next session with another experiment on highway material testing. Okay. Thank you.